Esse aqui é Fábio Massari e esse aqui é o palco onde logo mais Mr. Henry Rollins vai pisar, mas como todo leão tem que dar aquele famoso descanso. Antes de encarar a arena, a gente faz o seguinte, a gente aterriza na estrada, onde eu, Mr. Henry Rollins e um monte de borrachudos conversamos sobre a MTV.
Well, let's talk a bit about MTV. I've already told you that you are a pretty famous VJ here in Brazil because I keep on showing people the segments that you did for MTV America. And you seem to have pretty good and accurate opinions about what's the role of MTV, or at least what MTV should be doing.
I think that MTV has such great potential. You know, so many people listen or watch. You know, thousands of people. I just think that MTV could be more responsible for the fact that so many young, impressionable people are watching. I mean, people need information these days. When sex can kill you, when drugs found on any street corner can kill you, when there is like poison in the air, there's information that you need to hear to survive your hometown. Since everyone's watching MTV, why don't you give them more specials on AIDS, on HIV, on alcohol, on drugs, what the drugs do, why you get high, what damage it's doing to your body, you know, education. Like I said, you have a captive audience. You might as well give them good things along with all these videos and all their commercials. Yeah. You know, I just think it's a great forum for communication. You know, it can be really, it's good now. I think it could be amazing. And that's what I think.
I think that MTV in a way underestimates the public.
I think most large corporations underestimate the intelligence of young people. I mean, most of the music that comes out these days, face it, it's mediocre at best. So when you start thinking that which is mediocre is excellent, then all of a sudden your expectations are lower and the expectations for yourself are lower. You know, flat out, all these bands that play these days, if they had to go up against Led Zeppelin or Ted Nugent or Black Sabbath or like bands like in the 70s at the peak of their power, they would get blown off stage. Yeah. I mean, they just wouldn't even be able to hang. If you took half the bands that are around these days and had them open for Black Flag, the crowd would murder them. Yeah. Would just say, you fakes, get off stage.
Esse aqui é Fábio Massari voltando com o lado B. O nosso convidado é Mr. Henry Rollins na estrada com o Rollins para uma apresentação ao vivo, mas isso é outra história. Let's talk about 213. Where did you take the idea from? How did it all happen? The idea of the publishing company?
Well, many years ago, I started writing. And at one point, I wanted to do a book of the stuff I had written. So instead of seeing if some book label wanted me, I decided to start my own label and just do it myself. So I figured I'd be the only person on the label, so I might as well name it after myself. That's right. So I called the company 21361, which stands for February 13th, 1961, which is my birthday.
It's pretty near.
Yeah, I'll be 33 very soon.
That's right. And the idea was just to put books from Henry Rollins.
Yeah, but the company grew over the years. I met some people whose books I really wanted to put out, so I started putting out other books by other people.
Is there anything in common between all these writers, and what sort of things are you looking for on these writers?
We basically look for a real intensity level, high intensity level, and a real individual voice to the writer. And we're not looking for many writers. I'd like to just to find a few more and really stick to them, you know. And I work with Exene very closely. She's done 2 books with me, and now she's working on a spoken word album that she's putting out with me.
Esse aqui é Fábio Massari, essa é a Praia de Santos e ali em cima é a Rollins Band passando o som para literalmente detonar a galera.
I'm out here in Brazil on my vacation with the Rollins Band.
I'm at work. You're so fucking weak.